Hello, everyone, and welcome to Have a Wonderful Day, previously known as Sights of Orlando. And so, today's video, I want to give you a little bit of a backstory of how my YouTube channel and my social media, for that matter, started. And I also want to give you a reason as to why I changed my YouTube name. So, to start it off, I moved from Miami. I lived in Miami 37 years, and I moved up to Orlando about 4 years ago. When I first moved up here, I was an annual pass holder for Disney. Loved it. I mean, one of the reasons why I moved from Miami to Orlando was because of Disney. So much so that we actually moved about 5 minutes away from Epcot. If you go over I-4, boom, I live. That's where I live. So it was an awesome situation. You know, I get home from work, throw on some clothing, go to the Disney park. So we were going about 3 times a week, sometimes even 4. Maybe not 4, but 3 times a week. And so one day I decided, you know what, I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with this, and I decided to open up an Instagram, and I named it Sights of Disney. And basically all I was doing is kind of going around the Disney parks, taking photographs and posting them on Instagram. And I did that for quite some time. If you go to my Instagram right now, that's what you'll see. You'll see Disney content. Now in January 2020, I made the biggest mistakes of my life, which was not renew my annual pass. Little did I know I was going to be a YouTuber, and much less did I know then that a pandemic was going to hit, and it was going to throw everything into shambles, right? And so in March 2020, Disney, pretty much everything around the world kind of shut down. And so obviously now Disney was not opening. There was no way I can get an annual pass then. And so now I was stuck with an Instagram named Sights of Disney. Without going to Disney, I wasn't posting anything. As a matter of fact, I remember one day during the pandemic, I had nothing to post about Disney, right? And I needed to post something about Disney. So my daughter has a little chair. It's a mini chair, and so I took a photograph of that and I posted it, and I think I put on there, and it's right there, I think I put on there, this is the closest that I've been to Disney, so it's right there. And ironically enough, my first post was about Woody. Little did I know that he was going to be my favorite Disney character, and that I was going to be taking around pictures all in Orlando with Woody. This is the post right there. So this is the post right here. So so that's what happened. And so now I was stuck with an Instagram account that I wasn't really using, and now we're in the middle of this pandemic, and I work for a large corporation that sells security systems, right? The sign is blue, hint hint. And so I was still meeting a lot of business owners, I was meeting a lot of people, and I was listening to their stories of how they're struggling, how they're struggling to stay afloat or open, for that matter, how people are being furloughed and losing their jobs and so forth and so on. And so I decided, and I was thinking, there's got to be a way that I can be of some help, that I could make a difference in some of these local businesses. And so an idea was born, changing my name from Sights of Disney to Sights of Orlando. Now I can go take pictures of all over Orlando, right? Now it's an open canvas. Now I can take a picture of all Orlando. Now I can go to local businesses and create commercial type of videos. And I've done so. They don't do too well in my case, but I started doing a little bit of those, and I figured, this is the mecca of tourism, I suppose. And a lot of people, sooner or later are gonna start coming, not only from all over the United States, but from all over the world. And if I have enough subscribers, maybe I can make a difference in some of these businesses, and some of these tourists will come over here and say, hey, I remember seeing a video of Javier. He went to eat at this location. Let's go give it a shot. I wanted to give him a shot and hopefully get some customers that way. And so I was so excited. I felt like a little kid in a candy store. I was so excited. And so I opened up my YouTube channel, and I changed all my social media outlets into Sights of Orlando. And I was so excited about it, and I did that for quite some time. I've had Sights of Orlando for, I don't know, a year and a half or something like that. But I came to reality, right? So lack of experience, right, equals lack of confidence, and I feel like I'm lacking a lot of confidence. A lot of times, I don't feel comfortable filming. I feel like somebody's gonna tell me something. I feel a little bit embarrassed of holding the camera, filming, talking to the camera. So I have a lot of insecurities, right? I know that's gonna go away, because it's happened to me in my life with other things that I've done in my life, and now I mastered it, right? Jobs and stuff like that I've been able to master and been able to get good at. As a matter of fact, the job that I have now, I've been able to get really good at, and so I know I have the capability of mastering whatever I do. And so sooner or later, I'm gonna get really good at doing what I'm doing and creating content outside of the parks and so forth and so on. But I feel a lot of responsibility on me. I feel a lot of responsibility of going out and creating content all over Orlando because of the name that I was bearing, Sights of Orlando. Another reason why I decided to change the channel was because I want to do things outside of Orlando, like going to Legoland, a theme park. I also want to go to Busch Gardens theme park. I want to do other things. Peppa Pig is going to be opening up. I want to do a video in there. And so I want to do other things outside of Orlando. So I figured, let me come up with a name. Let me come up with a brand that's not going to put me in a little bubble named Orlando, right? Although I love Orlando and there's plenty of content that I can create here, but I felt like Sights of Orlando was putting a lot of pressure on me. And that's why I decided to change my name into Have a Wonderful Day. Now you may be asking, why Have a Wonderful Day? So if you look at my name, Have a Wonderful Day, number one, my name is in there, right? The first word, J-A-V. So that's my name. My name is Javier. Short is Hav. I have some old school buddies that call me Hav. And then obviously you have a wonderful day. And so I was just kind of thinking of how I can incorporate my name and how I can come up with a new channel name. And so I thought of my slogan, Have a Wonderful Day. And I have buddies that call me Hav. So it was a no-brainer. And so I named it Have a Wonderful Day. My little spin. It's not Jav a Wonderful Day, it's Have a Wonderful Day. So that's how I came up with the name. And so by changing the channel name, I feel like I've taken a lot of pressure off of me. Doesn't mean I'm not going to create content in Orlando. No, I'm going to keep doing the same thing that I'm doing. But I feel some pressure off of me. And that's the reason why I changed the channel name. So I hope because of that, you're not thinking of unsubscribing to my channel. And now that we're talking about that, I want to thank every single one of you for subscribing to my channel, for continuing to watch my videos, for building up those watch hours. I want to thank every single subscriber that I have. I only have 48 right now. I know it's going to grow. They just announced that the Disney parks, or Walt Disney World, is going to be offering annual passes starting October 1st. I'm definitely going to be buying those, so you're going to be seeing some content from me in the Disney parks. I'm venturing a little bit more into live streaming, so that's 100% that I truly enjoy. I think I can bring some good content to the table. I already started doing some live videos in Universal Orlando. Right now the only thing that I have is Universal Orlando, and I have Disney Springs. That's why a lot of my videos, most of my videos, I'm gonna say maybe 90% of my videos are in those two locations. But I think it's good because I'm building a playlist of those two locations. So in the future, when somebody wants to watch something, wants to watch my content inside Disney Springs, they have a good library of it, and then also in Universal Studios. But right now that's what I have. But I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with live streaming, so I'm going to be doing some more live streaming. I'm obviously going to bring more content inside the Disney parks. But I want to thank you all for subscribing to my channel, for smashing those like buttons, for commenting whenever you do comment, for watching my videos. I want to thank you so much, and I'm going to end this video like I always do. We came, we saw, we conquered. And do me a favor, have a wonderful day.